about
Yeah,
to.
I'll do it to your face. It's okay. I don't need to go behind your back.
We were talking about the other campaign because I TPK'd them, but
That's what I
You
figured.
did not TPK. You only partially TPK'd.
Andrew should have died the previous episode, so I TPK'd, and you cannot change my mind.
You didn't. I did not. I wasn't supposed to die the previous episode.
Party,
I had a feat
based
that
on all
kept
the
me alive.
information I've received, I'm going to call this a TPK.
It's like an infield home run.
Yeah,
For sure.
That's,
For sure.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Field home run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside the park home run.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot Joe is like a stickler for baseball.
No, I didn't know if you were trying to make it seem like it was even more impressive than an inside the park home run. It was an infield home run.
I mean,
would have been
the result's the
That
same,
would've
but
been
the way we got
We
there is
call that a
different.
little league.
It's a home run, but like not the kind you usually see.
Yeah.
No, I had a feat. that kept me alive.
Well, anyways, let's get started, Scott. I already started recording like 10 minutes ago,
let's,
so.
Let's rock and roll.
Scott, I found a really high res image of the inside of the place. If you don't have one,
Rock and roll, did you not understand?
so I just sent it to you on Discord if you want to
Shut
use
the fuck
it.
up.
Anyway, goodbye. All right, I'm here.
You know, I just want to say that you probably shouldn't know the inside layout of the biggest part of book one.
I just spent like a day and a half building
week?
it in 3-dimensional things.
You probably know it better than I do.
So the funny thing about Tailspire is you can't build diagonals, so it may not look like the map. But anyway.
All right. To start, I would like to channel positive energy just to get anyone who is in that in the roof collapse. I want to kind of bolster their health.
Yeah, I got
a
my
little bit.
booty cheeks clapped, so that would be wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna do a quick channel positive energy for some AOE healing. If I'm not mistaken, Scott, it's 1d6 plus 1 for caster level, but you can...
No, it's just a flat 1d6.
Okay, that's fine.
I would like the record to show that I do not need this in any capacity.
Flexing already. I like it. 4 health to everyone who got afflicted. So
Heck
Who
yeah,
all-
man.
Who was involved in the
Papa bless.
Everyone
did
but
you-
me.
did you take any damage?
I did not. No.
Okay, I did, and I guess Zaid did. So
Yeah.
we get a little bit of a.
I'm at 16 out of 19 now, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're
DJ,
good.
I thought you
I'm
took
12 out
damage.
of 15.
I thought you took damage in the collapse. Didn't everyone? Except for
Don't know. Didn't go
'cause I
back.
wasn't in
Didn't
the
listen to
building.
it.
okay. I
Like,
thought it was everyone.
I did listen
Oh.
to it, but like 4 days ago. So
Oh, you actually went back and so you do actually listen to those things again?
yeah, I listened to every single one.
Nice. Better than a podcast, I guess. This is like a podcast. It's like the OG
It is a-
podcast.
It is a podcast for sure.
Yeah. Bunch of white guys in a podcast. Love it.
That's
There needs to
right.
be more of those.
Welcome back to Carrion Crown, where this week we talk about surviving a roof collapse. This episode is brought to you by
Cooper
Dollar
Tires.
Shave Club.
Bareback Sportsbook. When you're gonna let it ride, make sure you let it ride bareback. I can't take credit for that. I heard that on it. Someone made that joke on a podcast I listened to like 2 weeks ago.
All right, guys, let's do some research. I know PJ's only got an hour, so let's do some
Sorry, yeah.
Let's
let's do some perception checks and do some
Yeah,
sense.
let me roll perception right now. Actually, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, I'll roll it, but I have a +0, so
Should we all
What-
just roll?
what is- what do
Yeah,
you-
everyone roll
doing?
perception.
perceptioning.
Well, hey,
Oh, lit.
On what?
On just
Yeah,
clues.
Everything.
I'm
House
looking.
collapse,
I'm looking
right?
for like where Professor Lormore got hit, or any clues about maybe what happened.
don't we already know that? We've already clued
Over
out
here.
that thing. Yeah. Didn't we already do that?
All right. Well, then I'm over there looking with my natural 17.
Okay.
I would like to perception check the house to see if there was any foul play and the reason that it fell.
Knowledge, engineering.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
No.
I don't have knowledge engineering, so I have dungeoneering. That doesn't help me at all, does it?
I also have dungeoneering.
Knowledge
Alright.
local? Do I know like local
Over
building code?
here, looking at the right side where Kendra told you that That's where they found his body. Who's over here? Everybody,
Me.
just one person, two people.
Me and
I'm back by
me
the
and
house.
Zaid. Me and Zaid, and I have a 22 on my perception right now.
And your boy's
Okay.
here too. I have a 16. I think I was the lowest. Oh no, I tried to hit 11. Never mind.
I was looking at the house, but
You're looking at a different thing. So
yeah.
Okay. You can see that with the 22, you can see that over here on the right side, kind of at the bottom of it, I mean, you see the entire, like, imagine like everything here is just covered in grass and ivy, and it has like, think of like hundreds of years of just like animal growth. Like, you know Walking Dead, where like you see just like it's fast forward 15 years and you have houses with like vines on it and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that.
Okay.
So who rolled the 22?
I did.
All right, Aryan. So you get out of this scary interaction with the house, and you're kind of startled, and you get your wits about you, and you kind of just like are scouring the outside of this, and once you get to about here, like this area, you see that some of the ivy that's at like kind of the, like, think of it at like your shins, has been cleared away, and you notice runes have been etched there, and then you see a strange like smears of blood.
Okay. I will look at Bosrath and Zaid and say, my fellow gentlemen, I think we have something. There is runes here and a fresh smear of blood. I think we should look a little closely. Maybe a survival check or knowledge religion, perhaps, arcana.
I have knowledge. I can roll that.
What would the runes be, Scott?
Linguistics?
Huh?
What would the runes be that are like carved into the side? Would that be like an arcana?
Knowledge, arcana, or religion.
All right,
Okay.
I'm rolling Arcana right now.
Cool. I have religion, so I'll roll that too.
I don't know, Jack.
How's a
You-
22?
Hey, there you go.
Go ahead,
On what? On which one?
Arcana. I can do religion too if you want. I have both.
I mean, if you want to roll it, you can.
16 on religion.
I only got an 11 on religion, but I got a 22 on Arcana.
22 on Arcana and a 16 on religion.
I also have linguistics too.
Drew, also with your perception, you know, kind of perusing the outside of this, you can tell that the runes not only are here, but they're here, and you can see that they stop here, but then pick up here and go down this way. Like, you can see that the runes are pretty much on the
Perimeter of the building.
entirety of the outside of the building, but the only place that there's blood is like right here.
Okay. So I'll relate it to the group. I say, so I've noticed that the runes are all over the perimeter of the building except for the front where they walk through. Curious if there's a barrier by chance. The blood is only right here, Zaid and Bazrat and Atrada, just right here where you can see, but the runes go all the way around. So we need to see if this is like a enchantment, a barrier, like siphoning for like a lich, whatnot. I think that would behoove us to consider looking up this information.
Can I detect
agree.
magic?
I also roll a survival check for the blood.
All right, one thing at a time. What
Yep.
is
Do the
speak in turn? Who
Do the
wants to do
survival.
what
Do the
first?
survival check first.
Okay. Is it tracks
sure.
or regular?
Sure. Just regular flat survival check with your bonus.
I'll aid.
Okay.
I want to aid or Trouter real quick.
Send it in.
Ooh, did not aid.
You do not do nothing.
Do not
can-
aid.
You can just tell that that it's just old blood. Like it's just
It makes sense for the
it's
time that he
humanoid
died.
blood.
Makes sense for the time that he died.
You're not sure, but you could assume.
Okay.
All right, let me see.
Josh, just to speak plainly, like, do you think like it's siphoning like the souls of like the prisoners in there? Like
guess-
the runes are like creating like you watched Full Metal Alchemist, right?
Yes,
How they
sir.
make that the circle, and they put like the pieces in there, and then they like put their hands down, and it starts to like pull the energy in.
Yeah, it's an
It
alchemist
could be
circle.
like, yeah, you know what I mean? Kind of like
Mhm.
that. Like where they make the barrier or they make the perimeter and then like they creates that like energy siphon essentially and pulls it in the middle.
So it's around the perimeter, but not in the front where the collapse is.
Correct. So it's not
What if-
right
you can
here.
tell from where you've examined so far that it is. You haven't gone up this way, so you don't know if it's here, but you know that it's here, and it stops here, continues here, and I mean you can't tell if it goes this way, but you could explore that way and you can explore this way, but you can tell from the parts that you've seen besides this main entrance, there are runes written in Varisian everywhere. If somebody would like to do a linguistics check, I can
Sure.
you what the runes say.
I speak Varisian, so
I also
can
speak.
do the
I have both. Well, I got a 5 total in my linguistics, but I do speak Parisian.
Do you though? It doesn't seem like.
I do. I mean, I understand it very well.
Ooh, a 12.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Josh, you rolled a knowledge arcana or religion. Which one was your
Arcana.
higher one?
22 is my
Okay.
arcana.
The runes are hard to depict, but you can tell that they say a name. It's just repeating the same name in every single rune. It's just like there's 2 sets of runes that just are repeating,
Over and over again.
and you know that it's a name.
See, I was thinking this is a protection ring, but now I'm not.
With your knowledge arcana check, you can tell that the runes no longer radiate magic, but you can tell by your dealings in the magical arts that it is part of a larger ritual, and you can identify that it is the abjuration and necromantic energy and magic.
Oh, dear God. All right, so this name is what we came for. This name is the person we need to research.
So,
If you guys like, you can spend a couple hours and just take 20 and study it.
Yeah, Zaid will do that. He has a book, too. His spell book. He'll turn to a page and write down the characters so he can research it later.
I was going to say, Ariane was going to, like, imprint it with, like, like a piece of charcoal or something to get, like, the letters or to write it down in a book or something, just so that she had it so she can show Kendra. But if you're going to do it, go ahead.
We both can do it.
Yeah, I'll
Everybody
write it.
do a perception check while you're taking 20.
All right. I have a feeling it's going to be the wife. 25 on the perception.
It's pretty good, Andrew.
It's not bad.
I've heard that's good. Yeah.
It's not bad. Might have just saved us.
13.
Hey, 13
getting-
brothers.
Okay, so what were you and Drew talking about doing?
We're gonna write down like all the name or the runes so that we can take it to Kendra because she speaks Varisian and she could help us decipher what it is.
You don't want to take 20.
We do want to take 20 to figure out kind of what it is, but we also want to write it down.
Yeah, I want to be able to do both.
Once you take 20, you'll know what it is.
Oh, well then let's just do that.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I was just CYA, you know.
Yep.
I mean, you can.
I want to know now, dang it!
Well.
We're on a time limit.
We take 20.
Okay.
You
know that a name that is repeated multiple times over and over and over and over again all around this place is Livar Hockren.
That's the
master, isn't it?
Yeah.
The warden.
Yeah, that's the warden.
That's the warden, yes.
God,
and while you took 20, who rolled a 25?
Andrew.
Carrion, yeah.
Okay. Drew, you kind of hear something this way.
Always good.
Ooh.
Alert the group and just say, "We are not alone." I would brace yourself for a surprise attack.
Sure. There will be no surprise round because you did see them. But you see two skeletons approaching from this way.
What was that guy's name?
Roll for initiative.
Livar Hockren?
Yeah, Livar Hockren.
Like LeVar Ball.
Exactly.
I don't have anything cool of what these look like.
God
just
Christ.
All right, everybody roll for initiative.
Roll, Ricka, roll,
so,
Ricka, roll,
fuck
Ricka,
me.
roll, Ricka.
Ariane will
That's
give
like
you
my
like
least favorite thing.
When you hate the drops?
I love it. I love it. I love the drops. Oh, Bozrath. That's a Pete Weber crotch chop right there. Like, come get me.
I was just watching bowling earlier today. I'm not even.
Dude, I
kidding.
was too. I watched the U.S. Open.
Yeah, the final was intense.
Dude, I love Kyle Troup. He's one of my favorites. Anyway, Ariane looks at Zaid and Etrada and says, "Seize the initiative and roll again."
Oh my god.
I love you. It's physically impossible
Woo!
for me to do any worse. So
There you go.
all right.
I'll gladly go after my brother in arms.
What gives you the ability to just let us seize the initiative?
It's a feat that I took. As a cleric, you have. Do I need a nerd song?
Nerd,
It's
nerd,
not
nerd.
feat, it's just a spell.
It's weird.
It's just an ability he gets as he selects a domain based on his deity who he worships, and they give him a special power, and his special power is to give a better,
Initiative roll.
give
So
more
you can
help.
take.
Sure.
You roll
Yeah.
twice.
It's
and
just
take
an
a
error
better-
in your class.
It's a war and I have two domains technically as a cleric. I have a war domain and a sun domain, and I worship Iomade, which has both, so I get like bonuses based off of that. So
That doesn't seem fair.
I mean it's not, but like Scott's still gonna gank me and kill me, so it's fine. So
All right, what are the initiative orders?
Well, you gotta ask us, and then we tell you. 22.
I should
Bo-
probably roll.
Bozrath got a
It goes-
22, so he's probably first.
Bozrath, Zaid, Etrada, Ariane is the way.
yeah, I have 11.
And we saw that. Not hidden, Scott.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'll say it's just he's rolling for the skeletons.
Scott is a very dicks out for Harambe style GM.
I could care less if you see what I roll. Oh man.
He's the opposite of me. I keep everything hidden.
Yeah, Josh
Who knew
builds
that
the
they
suspense.
were-
Josh definitely builds the suspense.
Who knew that they were so initiative.
Yeah, I figured they'd be slow as all get out.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they are pretty slow as all get out, but you know, I just like to build the suspense, you know.
Clearly not. As we see your juicy 13. Well, I still think Bogsrath's first with his 22.
Yeah.
All right.
I absolutely should be first. So let's see that turn order, big dog.
So, Bosrath, you got a 22.
That's me.
A turn. Okay. What did everybody else get?
19.
15.
11.
You got a 19, Atrada?
No, me.
No, I got a 15.
What's your bonus, Josh?
Plus 7.
Okay. All right, and who got an 11?
Aryan.
Atrada got a 15, and then Aryan got an 11.
15, 11. All right, there we go. All right, Bosrath, you're first.
All right. What's the... Okay. So I will draw my sword and move to attack the skeleton on the right. Stop doing that.
This is unfortunate.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you could hear that. Sorry.
Mine is 30, so I can make it. And I will roll to attack, which is what? My attack is. I'm sorry. My attack is +8, right? Because it's my strength modifier.
Strength and BAB.
Your strength and your BAB.
Oh, BAB, right? Sorry. So 2.
No sorries.
Or it's my strength and my BAB.
Yep. To hit.
That's your to hit.
Okay. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
You'd be surprised.
They're skeletons, I mean.
Would you roll an 11?
Yeah,
Miss.
I kind of figured. I swice down and look at the skeleton in the eye as I missed entirely and go, my bad.
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Okay.
Am I up next?
Zaid, you are up next.
Alright, I gotta look up this spell real fast. Because I'm 40 feet out, which is kind of poop. Boo, boo, boo. I'm gonna move, but I don't think I can move. I might have to double move. Yeah, that sucks. Big buttholes. I'm gonna move 30. And I'm going to take a defensive stance, which ups my AC. Actually, no, full defense is a 4-round action, isn't it? I can't do that.
Yeah.
What the poop do I do? Already in action, if it comes towards me, I take a swing at it.
There you go.
That's my turn.
All right.
All right. Skelly on the right's turn. Seeing this hulking man with well-defined abs in front of him, he is going to
Pop a boner.
he's going to
That's what I would do.
He already has a boner.
It's true. He's got lots of boners, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Beamer in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my god. All right. The first one is a critical threat.
Hey, this happened to me last time.
Oh, God.
I got insta-critted by a skelly.
Oh, great.
It's okay, and then this gets a +0 to attack, which is funny.
Shit still hits.
Miss you, little bitch.
And the second one is a 13 to confirm it.
What's your AC, Peach?
16.
All right, does not confirm.
Still splody.
But it is exploding dice, which means if I roll the highest number on the die, I get to roll again.
Yep.
Oh. All right, do it.
It's actually scarier for smaller die because they have a higher chance of exploding.
Correct.
You take 6 points of damage.
Ah. Blast.
How you doing health-wise, Peach?
I'm at, you said 6 points of damage. I'm at 16.
Okay, you're still good.
All right, Atrada, your turn.
Neither of these skeletons are damaged, right?
No.
No, that would require
Okay.
competent teammates.
And I am within bow and arrow range of both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a precise shot, though? Because you can't shoot at them.
Yes, I do. That's one where
You do?
I
Okay,
don't
yep.
get I don't get
-4,
whatever
yeah.
for precise shot.
Do you have a longbow or a short bow?
Oh, longbow.
Okay.
98% sure I have a longbow.
Okay. Well, your range increments 100 plus 10 feet per strength, I think. So I think you're good.
Longbow composite. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good then.
Definitely
you're
within
good.
your range.
That's
Okay,
all.
so let's see here. Combat first, right? D20. Fucking god damn it.
Roll again. Scott's not on. It's fine.
Can I,
Oh, he wrote miss.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
I'm gonna roll to see how much I damaged the ground. Okay. Well. Yeah, take that, grass.
You see a giant pothole just erupt.
All right.
It's like Chicago. It's like driving on Lakeshore Drive. Just giant pothole.
I just had non-flashbacks to the Uber I was taking to the Airbnb.
I'm sure you did.
Ugh. Hey, no, you don't need to go there. I'm just gonna drop you off at what's the fucking Navy Pier?
Oh,
You're like,
God.
take me to the fucking house, you asshole. Josh, I don't know if you ever heard that while Scott's missing. For Andrew's wedding, I had to take an Uber from the hotel to the Airbnb where we were all getting ready. And he just could not for the life of him figure out how to get on Lakeshore Drive. or to
Brilliant.
get off of Lakeshore Drive. And he's like, tell you what, I'm just going to drop you off at Navy Pier. You'll like that. And I'm like, no, you stupid motherfucker. Take me to the house. And he's asking me directions. I'm like, I don't fucking live here.
All right, what's your D10 plus 3?
He's shooting the
Talking to
ground.
me? I missed.
How
I
much
hit the
damage?
ground.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I just wanted to see how big of a pothole I made in the walkway behind him here.
What the hell do you have that's D10?
Oh, did I fuck that up again? It's supposed to be a D8 or D6.
Yeah, longbows.
D6?
Longbows are D8.
D8?
Unless composite.
Okay.
Composite might be D10 because it's a strength-based bow.
I know we had an argument about this last time.
They're
And
typically a D8. They're
Ari-
typically a D8 though. It's
Okay.
Ariane's turn. All right. I will go.
Could have had a D8.
I'll change
I
it
will.
then to D8.
I'll move right here, kind of next to this tree, and I'll get my longbow out and shoot at the guy right here.
The left.
Yeah,
So you're
the
going
one.
to drop your curved blade and then get out your bow as a move
Well-
action and then shoot?
Well, it wasn't out, so I don't think I had a weapon out because I didn't declare it. But I can drop it and then shoot if that makes the match.
I will automatically
better.
assume that all of you have your respected weapons out.
Okay,
all the
that's
time.
fine. No, that's fine. So I'll drop my Elven Curve Blade and just get the bow out and shoot at the one on the left.
I have 2 weapons though.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming that your one that you started the.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just
Okay,
using your
right.
chain.
I'm assuming you don't want to do the cursed one as your primary,
No,
because if you hit somebody, you are then permanently cursed.
I'm good.
Spoiler.
BAB. Yeah, I mean you just told everyone. Good job. So BAB and Dex, right?
Andrew's relentless.
Yeah,
BAB.
BAB.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No,
Do I have
boy.
to- are we doing critical
You do not
fumbles?
have yeah, you got to roll, and this is at a whatever, because you don't have precise shot, so it's at a -2 or 4 or whatever it is.
No, it's not because he's not in melee combat.
Yeah, he
with-
is. Melee's
I mean, but he's over here though. Like,
doesn't matter.
He is in melee combat because his next turn he will be attacking this person.
Yeah. Them's the rules. Sorry, Andrew.
so it's a
PJ
-4.
gets shot again. This is the second time PJ's been
God,
shot
if you
in the
hit
back.
me, that's
You
trash.
could hit me too. We're both within. We're both within. Oh my god.
Boy.
Well, did my bow like fall down or what?
D100.
Roll a D-hundy.
Yeah. It's the
Put that
best.
D-hundy out there.
It's the best way to
Big
resolve
money.
it.
Oh,
Nine-
Oh,
yes.
You're good.
You're fine.
Cool.
Lucky
Did it-
duck.
Did it hit
Nice.
Bozrath or did it hit Bozrath or?
You shot it right in between these two.
All right.
Yeah.
So you couldn't make up your mind
So
on
I
who
guess-
you wanted to shoot, and you shot it in between them.
So I guess I will. They're both in melee in combat, so I can't shoot into them. Correct?
Well, you.
Without taking
What?
the penalty. I can't
Yeah.
shoot into them without taking the penalty. Okay, I'll have to rethink that then. So
If
I
it's
thought it
inside
was- I
their
thought it
threat range.
I thought it was only if like you're front and
No.
back.
So that
like
skeleton you shot at, that's its threat range right there.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody
Okay.
inside that.
I had precise shot with my last archer, so like I didn't even have to think about that. So okay. All right.
Rest in
I guess
peace.
I'm done. So
Back to. Oh no, it's the other Skelly's turn.
yep.
Is Scott still with us?
He's muted.
Yeah, sorry. My sister's watching the new Black Panther, and I don't know if anybody has seen it.
I just
don't
watched it
wanna
last
spoil
night.
anything.
Yeah, pretty
Has
good.
everybody seen it?
No, I
No.
haven't seen it yet.
No.
Okay.
It's good.
The scene on the boat
Oh
where they
yeah.
fight
Yeah.
is the worst fight scene I have ever seen. It's so bad. Anyways,
Some of
next-
the CGI does not do.
Next Skelly.
I was like,
Next
moving
Skelly.
on.
a 15 to hit Bozrath.
Miss. 16 AC.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Oh, Bozrath, your turn. Sorry, I just skipped you. I accidentally skipped twice. Bozrath, your turn. Who are you attacking?
Fuck it. We'll go for the other one. The one in front of me again.
The same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm nothing if not persistent.
Oh, that should be okay. 16, 17.
Something?
It does hit.
Holla fucking Luya. Alright. 2d6 plus my strength modifier.
It's gonna be almost. I think you auto kill it.
Oh, nice.
So. What's your strength bonus?
4. My damage is 2d6 plus my strength modifier.
Yeah. Plus, I'd assume that you're first level, so you might be raging.
Second level.
I'm not raging right now, but I am second level.
Okay.
I'm level 2, remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah. This one. Why don't you give me a nice little description on how you send it back where it came?
Clutching my wound from my earlier assault, I look up and meet the eye line of the skeleton and say, "You'll pay for that." I swing my blade, lopping its skull off as it flies into the distance.
Good job, Peach.
Zaid yells
What about
4 in the background.
What about the half elf that almost shot you with an arrow? Do you want to attack that one too? I'll give you a free.
Continue. As the skeleton crumbles to dust, you hear a quiet thud in the distance as its skull lands. I look back at Ariane and say, "Could you aim a little more to the right?"
All right, Zaid, your turn.
With a smirk on my face to let her know, just kidding.
$15 to hit.
That's it.
Miss.
What?
Miss.
Can I aid?
Okie doke.
Hey, can I aid?
No.
Come on.
I mean, I have an ability that increases my hit +1, but I have to declare it before I strike, so.
All right. Actually, this Skelly is dead. So we're gonna remove him. Trotta, your turn.
Let's try this again. We can shoot to the left one. Yeah, let's do this again. Fuck shit up. Oh god, come on.
Fucked something up.
Atrada has yet to get going into combat here.
I
No,
probably should move. But
man.
doesn't matter. Scott, does that hit? 12?
No.
God Christ. Okay,
Arian, you
was fun.
too.
that was a fun combat.
My turn.
Great combat, bud.
40 feet. I don't know what my movement is. I gotta check real quick. I think I only have 30. Yeah, I only have 30.
You want to hang? Aid
I will
spell.
do. I will do move to 30, and then I'll do channel positive energy.
Aggressively?
Yeah, to harm, not to. Because I think that's in range. I think it's in 15 feet. Let me double check, but I could be
what?
wrong. Channel positive energy.
Good enough.
30 foot radius. So I want to harm undead with it.
You want to harm undead with
my channel
Your-
with my channel positive energy, not to heal, but to
It's
harm undead.
Definitely within your 30-foot radius.
Yep.
He's like 5'12". Just take those.
Oh, full 6. Full 6 gen damage on the skeleton.
Very nice.
all right, you see where is your holy symbol?
It's a talisman around her neck, and it's like a sun. It looks like a very cool like artesian sun and a gold chain, and she grabs it real quick and just says, "Iomade, be with me." And just you see this giant aura like in a big circle just plume out from where she stands. And it goes right through the skeleton.
Deal. You have defeated the Skellies.
Hooray!
I participated.
Okay,
Do you guys want to do anything?
perception check on the skeletons or something, just to see what the hell's going on.
Sure. Yeah.
Can
you
we do
can-
it? Scott, can we do a knowledge check to see if they were summoned or if they were just kind of like roaming around?
Yeah. Do a
Can you
knowledge.
get a knowledge arcana?
Knowledge, religion, or knowledge arcana? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
I'm gonna hit
Knowledge arcana.
I'll hit a knowledge arcana real fast.
Oh, Joshy!
Oh.
Joshy!
Oops.
One do 20. Get the 0 out of there, Peach.
I know. My bad.
I'm gonna
Oh damn! Oh damn!
I'm
While
gonna
looking at skeletons, my brain
Oh shit!
I'm going to give you guys a very spicy piece of information, so make sure everyone is paying attention, okay?
I am locked in.
I have my notes up.
So Zaid, as you're studying these skeletons, and you see the runes that Ariane pointed out, and you speak Varisian, and you're starting to really try to figure out why and what is happening. So you come to the realization after chatting with Ariane and with your group, and you guys can play this out if you want, but I'm going to tell you the important part, and then you can take it from there. You determined that the runes that you were deciphering, because you speak Varisian, correct?
Yep.
So you determined that the runes that you were reading and deciphering, and you see some runes, those different kind of runes that are inscribed on the bones of these skeletons, but you 100% know that they are necromantic in nature. And you determine that the runes were used to capture and imprison Warden Hochran's ghost.
Oh, shit.
What?
In the skeleton?
No, these runes that are posted.
Oh,
That
in
you would assume, having a layout of Harrowstone, you would assume that these runes go all the way around the building. Except for this front entrance, they go all around the building. And you can determine that the reason why his name was posted, these runes were posted countless repeated times over and over and over again all around this area, was that whoever was here, which the Professor Lorimore had mentioned, he was trying to figure out something about the Whispering Way and who are they after and why were they here and what's their focus on Harrowstone. You can tell that these runes, you don't know, but if you're putting pieces together, you would assume that maybe the Whispering Way wrote these runes to then capture the ghost of Warden Hochran.
Dang. And is the seal broken? And now we got the goose on the loose? Is that what's...
The runes no longer radiate magic, so they are not in use.
So either they captured the soul and transferred it to something else, which we have those vial thingy Badooskies. If you guys remember that ghost
Or he's
soul
just-
thing.
Ghost hunting tools. Ghost hunting tools.
Yeah.
The Ouija board.
I'm talking about the
shaking his ghost ussy.
the haunt siphons.
Yeah, the shit we got in like episode 1.
So either they haunt siphoned him.
It was a Ouija board. It was a Ouija board and the haunt siphons, I thought.
Yeah.
It might be a good time to bust out that Ouija board.
We could. Yeah, so either the Whispering Way is trying to capture his soul and got it and put it in a haunt siphon, or they were the goose got loose, and that's what's causing all this crap to pop up because now he's just summoning crap like a maniac.
And the Whispering Way is actually good, just trying to get him locked back up.
Correct.
So I want you guys to role play this out, and then after you're done role playing it out, everyone roll a D100.
Okay. So Zaid should start, I would imagine. Not now.
Oh, dang.
What the fuck?
No,
I'll
it works.
count it, but everybody role play it out about how you're talking about this.
Okay.
Sure.
Who's the one who noticed that? I was the one who noticed about what they were saying.
It's you.
Okay,
You
so
should
I'll start. Yeah, okay. So
Ariane noticed the runes, and she figured out that you and her both speak Varisian. You both figured out that it said Livar Hochran. All the runes is what they said. After defeating the skeletons, you did a knowledge arcana and determined that it was necromantic magic that summoned them. And then as you're talking with the group, this is the part that you're role playing out. As you're talking with the group, you're finding out that this is probably what is happening.
Okay. Brothers and sisters, I believe we have a situation afoot. Based on the conversation I've had with Aryan here, the warden's name is written over and over again. And based on what knowledge I have of the undead and talking with those both around here and in this party, I believe that somebody was trying to soul capture the warden in here for purposes we do not understand.
Oh, yes, and if you remember that the wife of the warden was started with VE, and that was painted on that statue of the warden down by the got the ruins. Sorry, the ruins where
Memorial.
Gibbs was. Yeah, the memorial. Sorry, where Gibbs was found with all those animals and whatnot. I fear that maybe he's looking for his wife, and we might need to do some research on her to figure out, like, maybe she had a play in his death.
I agree with that. That sounds good to me.
That makes sense, but it all just seems so like we never would have. Who would have thought? But where does that leave us with the Whispering Way? What is their involvement?
I feel the professor was trying to contact them, potentially. Like, Zaid, do you agree? Like, maybe the professor was trying to find the Whispering Way and reseal the runes with Harrowstone because they lost their magic and they needed to be refortified.
So maybe we need to get in touch with the Whispering Way.
Yes, my green-skinned friend is right. We need to understand the motivation behind this Whispering Way and what is their ultimate purpose and motivation. Then we can decide if this is a malignant act or a malevolent act or benevolent.
If we know more, we should treat them with caution, though. I don't want to treat them as friend only to be stabbed in the back.
Correct. I only trust those who are in front of us in Kendra.
Exactly.
What throws me off, though, right, and Karen. What throws me off, though, is they all speak in Old Varisian, Zaid, as you can see along the ruins. So, do you think they are an ancient society or a more recent one that just loves the way of Varisia?
Possibly both. I do not know. There could be power in the old language that they are trying to harness. And
is there, if I may, is there any difference between like dialect between New Varisian, like old slang, and New Varisian, or anything like that maybe might tell?
I'm not well versed in old, but new. I studied under Kendra, and she showed me a few things that I find would be very beneficial to us. But anything in old Varisian, I feel like I will not pick up all the intricacies, if you will.
We may need assistance from Kendra to decipher the old dialect, but there is definitely something afoot here.
Agreed.
If you guys would like to, you can do a flat knowledge check. And I can give you some information on the Whispering Way. I mean, the places that you can research it at, the Loremore place, which is limited, and the Temple of Pharasma. Those are the only two places you can research the Whispering Way. However, at the Loremore place, using the library, it is limited on what you can know. You can roll a flat D20 and add your knowledge, arcana, or religion bonus to it. And I could possibly give you some information.
Oh my God.
Josh, stop! Stop, Josh! Fuck you!
I love it. I was gonna say I could roll arcana, but I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well,
Scott, did you DM me? Is that what you just did?
Yeah, you do \W and then space, type in whatever name, and then space, and then you type who you want to type to.
Oh, you're just GM. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I whisper to Scott all the time when we play.
Whisper in my
Oh,
ear.
it's
Okay,
whisper.
so
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some information about the Whispering Way. So this may help clarify some things for you. If you want anything more specific, you will have to go to the Temple of Phrasma.
I will never beat that
and
knowledge check in my life. So.
you know that the Whispering Way is a sinister organization of necromancers that has been active in the Inner Sea region for thousands of years. Agents of the Whispering Way often seek alliances with undead creatures or are themselves undead. The Whispering Way's most notorious member was Tar Baffin, the Whispering Tyrant. Although the society itself has existed much longer than even that mighty necromancer.
Isn't he one of the prisoners?
No, the Whispering Tyrant is like one of the BBEGs of a 6-book campaign.
Oh, got you.
Real quick, plain speak. What does BBEG mean?
Big bad evil
Sorry,
guy.
Josh.
Big bad.
Yeah.
Big bad evil.
Guy. Okay.
Or girl.
There was a video I watched forever ago that was like talking about Marvel movies and how like Phase 1 had a problem with like they used something like that where it was like big gray villain, or it was like BGV or something like that, big gray villain. And that was like it. I confused the two. Sorry, continue.
Okay, so nobody else needs to roll a D100.
Nick, I got 96 on that too.
I'll just
Ben before me tonight, Scott.
Seriously.
I am. So with the 96, you can tell you're pretty certain that because these runes are not active, and you can sense evil, just pure evil, mainly pure evil coming from Harrowstone. And the reason why all of these things are happening is because the whatever the catalyst was that held Harrowstone's evil magic in is gone.
See, the goose got loose.
So you can
Goose got
tell
loose.
that magic is starting to leak out into Ravengrow, which can explain, multiple things. I mean, if you want to ask me things, I can tell you if
Freaking
that's
called it,
why.
man. Freaking called it.
Does it explain the flying harpy mosquito things?
No, not really. Those are just, they're attracted to music. They're just beasts.
Not the
They're
only
like mosquitoes.
explanation.
Yeah. You can ask me about any other incidents that you might have occurred.
Well, what about
like these
Gibbs?
skeletons popping up.
Yeah, I was gonna say the skeletons in the graveyard is the only thing that kind of like shoots to my brain.
I'm worried about
These
Gibbs.
skeletons right here. Gibbs was affected by that. Is currently affected by it.
Was he now? Was he?
Mhm. There is magic that is leaking out and is affecting Gibbs. Any undead that you fought, it all leads back to this magic is starting to creep from this place.
Like, do we know how it's creeping out of this place, or can we roll a check to see like how it's getting out? Is it in the water, or like just like emitting
I
like
just told
in
you.
the air, like in the air?
It's just oozing out. It's spiritual in
It's just-
nature.
It's
Have you ever seen Ghostbusters?
It's kind of like a
It's,
beacon.
Have you ever seen
it's not
Ghostbusters?
nuclear radiation. It's like flowing.
I
in
was
the
just
water.
I'm just clarifying. So like it's just like emitting
It's
out.
magic. It doesn't have barriers.
Everybody
of
spreads
land or
it
water.
spreads via fecal oral route,
Hey, I'm just
like
just
pink
checking.
eye.
Just
Yeah.
checking.
God,
So
disgusting.
Is it possible to like supplant the runes with more magic, or
That magic is way above your guys' capabilities.
gotcha? Okay.
Says you, Josh is rolling like a motherfucker tonight. I feel
seriously, I feel like
let him,
Sky, if you
and
give me a
with
bottle
that-
cap, I will roll like garbage the rest of the evening.
Ariane will jump in and say, Zaid, I fear that we do not have the powers to go in the Hero Stone to rid the evils within. I feel we need to go to Father Grimborough and do some more research on the Whispering Way to see what level of magic and necromancy they were dealing with. I fear we are in over our heads currently, and we need to go back and do more research.
Zaid says you, and takes off his clothes and goes naked, storming it. No, I'm just kidding.
Leroy Jenkins.
There's
Yeah,
two
we
nat
don't
20s and a
know.
96. It's just
I
gleaming
agree.
dong in the moonlight. Go ahead.
I agree, especially now that we know more of what we're looking for.
Yes,
We can ask the old man
That makes
more
sense.
specific questions.
yes, I agree. As long as I am not the one heading the diplomacy check, I am quite
yeah,
terrible.
Me either.
I raise my hand and say, I can
I
handle
feel our charming young man over here will lead the way on that, and I can bolster his confidence with a little diplomatic bell as well.
Oh, is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yeah, absolutely.
She rubs his
Give
thigh.
him a reach around real quick just to relax him. So
Just before the big fight, you just gotta
Yeah.
let them calm down. Yeah.
You guys want to do anything else?
Since I have not perception checked the old man's death spot, I'll run over here and do that real quick.
Just get a natural 20 and Ben Scott over. Oh my goodness.
Ass. Hey, yes, Arian, you got any more of those special confidence boosting things?
Anybody else
let's
go
see.
over and just do a detailed scan of it? Actually, Bersha, we'll say that you spend, like, while they're talking about this and discussing between the three of them, you've wandered over to this wall and
You're doing
just
scouting.
started-
Yeah, you're doing some scouting.
Sure. Okay.
You 100% know that this is where he died,
Yes.
and you know that you're like, you're kind of like kicking the ground and moving the ground, and you can see signs of a struggle on the ground, and you can tell that from the blood that is dried on the ground as you're starting to really look at it, that the professor probably died here and not by a rock falling on his head.
Oh, because the rock was out here, not here.
Oh,
No,
that's
The gargoyles are right here.
Oh, they are right there. Oh,
I
okay.
lied about this area.
The-
I was
the thing.
mistaken on
Okay,
which
sorry.
wall it was.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's a gargoyle here and
Sure.
a gargoyle here.
oh, that's
And you can
huge.
tell that the rock is still over there, like the head of
Yeah.
the gargoyle is still over there, but the struggle and the blood seems to be a little bit away. So somehow, some way, it was moved over there where the rock crushed his head.
I do a survival tracks or whatever to see if there's more blood in the area, or if it was moved from a greater distance, or if the struggle
it.
began from a thing. Yeah.
Do it, yeah. Do a survival check. Okay. You see multiple footprints that go from here, like you're kind of like keeping track of everything, and you can kind of see these faint tracks that lead this way, and right about here you see the struggle happen, like right about in this area, and then there are drag marks over here where the rock is.
So they originate on the left side of the building.
You just see multiple footsteps going this way, like probably from where the runes were being, and you can see that like if you follow Professor Lorimore's footsteps, I mean, it looks like he just pretty much came in and went, inspecting these runes.
Yeah. But there's another set
and then
over on the side here.
Yeah, so he was inspecting runes on the like over here.
Yeah. But there's another set that come this way. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see a struggle, and then it looks like his body was dragged over there.
Sure. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. That's good to know. And also terrifying again.
And you also remember from his notes that, he was. What exactly did he say?
I have notes here.
So
the journal entries.
Yeah, he specifically says, I get to return the ghosts, if indeed they were ghosts, for I did not find it prudent to investigate further, prevented me from transcribing the strange symbols I found etched along the foundation, which are the runes that you saw. Hopefully, my next visit I will be more prepared. Thankfully, the necessary tools to defend against spirits are already here in Ravengrove, and you guys went and found those. If my luck holds, I should be able to slip in and out with a few borrowed items. He's talking about the crypt. Tomorrow I return, the day before he dies. Tomorrow evening I return to the prison. It is imperative the way is capital.
Yep.
The W in way is capital. Does not finish. My caution has already cost me too much. I'm not sure what will happen if I am too late. But if my theory is right, the entire town could be at risk. I don't have time to update my will, so I'll leave this in the chest where it will be found. So he was talking about the way and finishing something, and, the town could be in danger if they do.
Do we know who wrote the runes?
You do not, no.
I'm reading the will again. Sorry.
But your minds would tell you that the Whispering Way probably did. It could be somebody else, but he talks about the Whispering Way.
Yeah, we're inferring that they're trying to imprison him again. Or something. Or awaken him again of some kind. So
yeah, something like that, yeah.
They have the runes are designed to capture and imprison the warden.
Yeah. But they are no longer active, correct?
but they are no longer active. No.
Yes. Okay.
So maybe the Whispering Way was trying to unlock him for some reason, as opposed to shut him back in, and the professor was trying to keep him shut in. Maybe.
Yeah, that's interesting. Can I go around and
the
try
runes are used for capturing.
You keep saying that.
The runes are for capturing, but they could have turned them off, though. You know, like. So like that's what I'm saying. So like the professor's here, and like they were working before, and he said if they succeed in like whatever they're doing, they're going to turn them off and let open
it's possible. It's possible that
Stone.
the professor put the runes up. Well, wait, does he have any sort of magical abilities to be able to put the runes up on his own?
The professor?
Yeah.
Yes. He could. He was magical.
Okay, cool. Can I go over here and track, see where the footsteps started from? They start over here, right? Somewhere. That's where I lose them. Can I
Yeah,
roll
I
over
mean,
here?
if you you can
Okay. Jesus
go
Christ.
this way if you'd like.
Yeah. We'll go over here somewhere. Well, unfortunately I only rolled a 10, so I don't know what that resolves, but
Is that a perception check?
that was the
Survival
survival
check?
track check. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you still see
Still go around.
tracks.
All right, I'll do a perception check around here then.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You can see that there is a set of stairs here and a set of stairs here that goes up to another observation. This is a balcony, so you can go up here. I could read what it says about it if you'd like. All right, this is the west balcony.
Can I sorry, before you do that, can I go back here and call people over? And
I'll just say that you called people before you went over there.
We're to the group where there's footsteps that are coming from a struggle. I want to see where they originate.
Lead on.
Yeah, buddy. Following the leader. All right, go ahead.
West balcony. A large rectangular block of stone rests on this weather-beaten stone balcony, while ruined wooden benches line the eastern wall. Under a row of tiny barred windows above, a stout wooden door sits in the wall near the northern end of the balcony. So this right here is a door.
Yeah, I don't want to go in that door.
Huh?
I don't want to go in that door. Do I get it? I'm gonna roll survival tracks just to see if the footsteps came from inside of the place. Sure. Is that prudent? Smart? Whatever? Yeah, sure.
They do not go up the stairs.
They just keep going around the back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I don't want to go in, but can I go up here? I'm gonna go to the top of this and just do a perception check to see what the back of it looks like. Go like back here somewhere. And just do a perception.
You want to go? I'm sorry. You want to go where?
Up the stairs on the back of the balcony, just to get a perception check around the backside. I'm not gonna go into this fucking haunted castle place.
I just want to clarify. You want to go up the stairs?
Well, now that you're asking me to clarify, that sounds like a fucking horrifying thing.
I would just think I would
want to go up the stairs.
I would stay down here and like peek around.
Do you want to go up here and get a view of all the way around, or do you want to?
What I was hoping to do, but I guess I'll keep following the tracks. Yeah, so I'll go like around the corner of the stairs and do a perception check around the corner of the stairs.
Somebody do a knowledge history.
That's weird.
Oh wait, are you just up there? Are you just by yourself up here?
Yeah, did you guys follow me all the way around? Or did you only come to like this little?
Yeah, I'll go with you because I don't believe in splitting the party personally.
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible idea.
Does anyone have?
Scott loves to do it, but I hate it.
Does anyone have knowledge history?
I do.
All right, roll it. Unless you don't want to.
No, I'll roll it. 14.
Bummer.
Does anyone want to aid?
I only have knowledge local, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have knowledge arcana.
PJ, move your person.
I have knowledge arcana, dungeoneering, planes, and religion, but not.
That's a
and nobody has engineering.
Why would we have engineering?
With an E or a D?
I'm not a nerd.
E is an engineer. Yep.
I have IRL knowledge engineering. Does that count for anything?
Okay. Who wants to do a perception check back here?
I'll do it first.
I don't have that either.
I'll aid. I'll aid Etrata.
I have +0, so have fun with my 5. There it is.
17 perception check.
Ooh, only 9. Shit. Okay.
Wait, what are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Aid Etrata on a perception. You need to roll a 10 to help him buff his score.
He can do his own. He doesn't have to aid.
His only has like a +2 though. So
6. I got +6. I got
no, Peach.
PJ. Sorry.
Mine is 3.
PJ, you
whatever.
do whatever you want to do.
What?
It's not a D10.
Oh, I'm sorry, hang on. I was
It's
confused.
not
I
a D10.
was roll D10 for aid. I was like, what the fuck?
No,
Hang
one
on,
D20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a normal perception check.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. Whenever you want. Come on, guys.
There,
Oh, so that
aided.
does work. Okay, cool.
So you have a 19. Atrada has a 19.
Okay. You see. This this right here is.
Should we be like probably a little bit like around the corner?
Yeah, that's fine. This is a cesspit.
It's a
This
what?
open pit appears to have once been a receptacle for the prison's waste. And it smells
Poop and
really
garbage.
bad.
Yeah, poop and garbage.
Really glad I did all that work to just realize there's a big pile of shit in the back of this house.
You're welcome.
I would like to turn back to the group and in my best Ian Malcolm voice say, well, that's a big pile of shit. I don't want to linger here too much longer. Do we want to head back and
My vote
research
is to
what's going
go.
on?
My vote is to go to the
You
temple.
guys want to
of
go up on the
Pharasma.
balcony?
No, don't do that.
That
Don't
sounds
do
like
that
an
shit.
awful idea.
By yourself? Yeah, Atrada went up by himself or herself. Excuse me.
Tried to, and then I got dissuaded from doing it.
I didn't
mean-
dissuade you. I just wanted to know.
It was very suspicious the way that you were like.
Yeah, I know. He's like, "Do you want to get nuked? You want to get? You want to die?
All I did was
Alright.
ask make sure
Alright.
that you wanted to
You
go
wanna
up
go up
there because you
wanna go
didn't
up here
have
and
a
die?
team.
You want to go
And
up here and die?"
So I have a weird question. So I can't see. We can't see what's on this balcony. It's above us, right? Like it's above our head height.
No, you cannot see what's up there now.
Can I like fly up and just look at it and see if there's anything on it?
Yeah, if you want to.
I mean, this may be a complete waste of time, but you know, we're gonna. It's a D20 for flight. Fuck my
Ooh.
face! God damn it! Can I roll anything legitimately good?
Your wings literally fall off.
I know. That's
Roll a
a 4.
Save.
That's a 4 for.
Yeah, roll a
flight.
reflex save.
Is that just a D20?
Yeah, add your reflex bonus to it.
Yeah, that is 9. Okay. Okay, we can't fuck this up.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage because you fell.
No, he has a
so
20.
That's 20. 20
He's a
total.
20.
Yeah. 20
Oh.
total reflex save. Yeah.
Then you take 2 points of damage because
God,
that's halved.
Fucking stupid.
How about we go to the
technically
temple of
round
Pharasma?
down, but
I
Scott
I
rounds
make the
up, I
rules.
guess. Yeah, I guess
make the
GM
rules.
Fiat. If you like to round up, I always round down.
I
I
round
make
down
the rules.
too.
All right, so
Well,
I now have
when you're GM, you can
19.
roll round down.
I did, and you guys
I've-
still died.
I have 19
Ooh.
total HP.
Hey,
what
Kadaji
is-
did that.
What is subdual damage?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's on this sheet.
Hey, do you guys want to do
Let's go to the
anything
temple of
else?
Pharasma. No, let's go to
Do
the
the
temple of
temple.
Pharasma.
Can I try
You
to fly
can
again?
tell that this is the upper balcony up here. It juts out from this upper thing. So there's like an entrance here, and then you can walk out and
Why is
look at
Bozrath
the
dead?
cesspit. Good.
I'm gonna we're gonna fuck with this place next time. I'm not.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
not
so
high enough
Bertha, you're
level.
saying you want to go up onto the balcony first?
No,
Don't
no,
do
I
it, dude.
don't want to
Come
go
on,
anywhere near this
go.
balcony.
Can we leave, please? Can we please leave? Please
There's-
leave.
I would appreciate
You
it
guys
if
are
you
freaking
would.
out about nothing. There's nothing up there. Look, it's a empty balcony.
Yeah, I don't know that. I can't see it.
Scott, I'm already
I'll do that.
halfway towards the church.
All right. I agree with the group to go back to the church.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Because apparently I can't fly anymore. So I'm just like,
You have clipped wings. What do you expect?
yeah, I
Can't fly, can't shoot.
Yeah, I can't do dick.
You need to,
Probably should
you
just
need to
put
decurse
shield-
yourself.
Welcome to be a ranger, dude. Like I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn when I was a ranger.
If by broadside of a barn you mean Bosrath's shoulders, then yes.
Yes,
I can fucking nail
100%.
those, yeah.
I mean, they are as big as a broadside of a barn, so.
That is, yes. Alright.
He is very handsome.
We are back at the house with the fucking crazy guy, right?
I'm at church.
Yeah, let's go to church.
Can I?
It's 9:36. We're gonna pick it up next week.
Alright.
Good, brother.
Okay.